Friends too.
All right, welcome back to another edition of Bleach Bang's Music, and we've got something a little special today. It's definitely in the vein of music, but it's what music can do. So, both of our guests that we're going to have on are giving back to the music. I mean, and just
Everything.
giving back. Yeah, giving back to everything. So let's welcome Ron and Rebecca from Transylvania Symphony.
What's up?
And what is up? Hey, Ron, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. What up, dog?
Hell yeah.
Hanging in the bell.
Oh, you know it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So, just came off, as you can see in the picture there, a little bit of an adventure. Anybody want to start out on how this transpired and how it all ended up, and how did you get to the top of a freaking mountain with a Gibson guitar? What the fuck?
So, if you don't mind, I'd like to start this little story off by actually giving some credit to Bleach Bangs, because without Bleach Bangs, the Transylvanian Symphony Foundation probably would not have had the In with Gibson that we had when we had it. The Rock and Pod convention in Nashville was very fruitious for both Transylvanian Symphony Foundation and Bleach Bangs, and that's where the connection with Gibson Gives, which is Gibson Guitars charity portion of things, linked up with Transylvanian Symphony Foundation in order to help us give the gift of music to underserved youth across the country, and in this case across the world. So to honor our partnership with Gibson Gives, Ron, our president of the Transylvanian Symphony Foundation, decided why not take a guitar to the top of the mountain Kilimanjaro.
It's definitely a Ron thing to do.
Right thing, the Ron thing.
And it's just crazy how quickly you guys are like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to climb a mountain. Oh, hey, we're climbing the freaking mountain. It's like,
hey, I ordered boots today.
Idea 20 minutes ago.
For you guys, it seems that way, but for us, it was, 9 months of, from the tickets bought to departing for the trip, and it feels like it was 9 months, but it also feels like it was 20 minutes. Like it was the longest 20 minutes ever.
So when did it become real for you guys that you're actually about to go and do this?
When we bought the plane tickets. Ron said they're bought, and I'm like, oh shit.
We're going.
We're going to Africa with a guitar.
And then how far up the mountain did you realize, oh shit?
Not even that far, honestly. For me, and I think a couple other people in our party, once we arrived at the base of the mountain, a couple of us felt really just like dizzy and weird. And I was sitting there eating lunch before the trek, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this, because if this is how I feel at the base of the mountain, how am I going to feel going up the mountain?
Yeah.
That's no
That's true,
shit.
but you guys made it.
I was watching a thing that just on Kilimanjaro and all that kind of stuff. They said, I think it was 78% of everybody that climbs gets mountain sickness. They basically said it's going to happen. Unless you live in a high altitude somewhere, you're going to get sick. No, it's a guarantee. So
fortunately, nobody really got sick except for very, very minor altitude problems. Like there was a couple of tummy issues and a few headaches, but everybody in our party, ranging from age 31 to 74, made it to the top.
You said
Which is
74?
pretty damn impressive.
Yeah, we had a man with us named Gene Collier. He's 74 years old, and he wrote the song "The Boys from Oklahoma" that you might hear played by Cross Canadian Ragweed.
Nice.
He came with us, and he really showed us young folk how it's done. He was truly an inspiration. He got nicknamed Babu, which is grandpa in Swahili. So he was Babu the whole time. The porters loved him. Everybody was checking on Babu. He's our Babu now.
That's kind of cool. And 74 is impressive to be climbing something that freaking big.
Mm-hmm.
Has he ever climbed a mountain before, or was this the first one?
I want to say he said this was the first one. He's gone on walks.
Hell, the first mountain.
He's very healthy for his age, and he likes to say that he has 20-year-old knees.
I'll trade him.
Yeah, no, he really was an incredible inspiration. We had a few other people in our group. We had a young man named Dayton Peel with us who plays in a band called Deadcore and Titan Metal. He's from Lawton. He was with us. And then we had Fadil. Fadil is the guy in charge of the Bridge Foundation Tanzania, which was actually our main reason for going to Africa. We are helping him to build an orphanage and supply it with musical equipment in a village at the base of the mountain. We got to visit that too. So Fadil was with us every step of the way. It was absolutely beautiful. And we had a young woman named Blue with us as well. She sings in her own band called Blue Kaiju. So it was just a bunch of musicians and then little old me.
But you hauled the guitar all the way up by yourself, though, right? It was little old you.
Oh, you know it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
110-pound day pack and a whole guitar. No. No, actually, the honor of the guitar fell on a young man named Moneri. He took it upon himself to make most of the trek. He was one of our guides. He was incredible, absolutely incredible, but he was so honored to carry the guitar. We practically had to beg him for it sometimes. Like, hey, let us carry the guitar. Come on, man. And he's like, no.
That's awesome. That's freaking awesome.
I'll have to share it with you guys eventually, but we took lots of pictures of Moneri carrying the guitar, and he protected it at all costs, and he did such a wonderful job taking it to the top for us.
That's awesome. What are you guys going to do with that guitar?
Ron, I'll let you answer that one.
Well, yeah, kind of circling back to the whole Gibson thing, it's kind of special. And by the way, hi, everybody. I
Hey,
was
Ron.
preoccupied a few minutes ago, if you know what I mean.
It's all good.
Yeah.
He had
Anyway,
to
the
poop.
food's
He was
real good over
pooping.
there. Yeah. I mean, anyway. So so circling back to the whole Gibson thing and the aligning with the Bleach Bang situation there at Rockin' Pod, it's really special how things work out because you know it really just transpired because somebody dropped the ball. And I think it's important to highlight how crazy things can happen in your life just by being at the right place at the right time and having the right people in place to do certain things. Because I think if I'm not wrong, it was just like, hey, we need a photographer. The photographer backed out, and then Bleach Bangs was like, oh, we got you. And then blah blah blah. We have some conversations, and then it's like, oh well, we need a music foundation because you're going to be taking pictures of this guitar that we're giving away that we're trying to work out how we're going to get it donated because we need this and we got to put all these pieces together. Well, we were that final piece to the puzzle. So it was like, we got a Gibson sponsorship because a photographer dropped the ball. And then it all kind of went from there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy. And then, of course, I always shoot for the moon. And, they were like, oh, well, what's going on? And yeah, we can facilitate this guitar for everybody. And, maybe that we can give you guys one in the meantime. And it's like, okay, cool. I was like, well, hey, listen, I want 12 guitars. I want like 4 amps, and I want a special guitar because I'm going to go do this crazy thing. And then they were like, you realize this is like unheard of, right? Like we don't really do this kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, but it's fine. Just see what you can do. And they were like,
Just give
Ron,
it stuff. Yeah, that's awesome.
you're one in a million.
Yeah, I would come home from work in the afternoons and there would just be boxes, just stacks on my porch of like anywhere from like 5 to 6 guitars at a time. And I'm over here like, dang it, UPS. Like, it states very clearly what's on these boxes that you just left on my porch. Can we do a better job here?
Like you're looking at over $1,000 a guitar.
Could you hide these under the mat, please?
We
Right?
Yeah, we've got so many pictures of the kids just like being so excited about all the boxes all the time. And then occasionally, some of the boxes were like super heavy, like all the Mesa Boogie boxes and things like that. And so Rebecca was like, oh my God, this is like 80 pounds. And it's like, yeah. But yeah, I mean, the whole guitar on the top of the mountain thing was really just a bright idea looking back now, because I was kind of toying. I was like, it sounds kind of dangerous, like maybe we shouldn't be trying to do something so crazy. So I was like, well, what if we just took a headstock to the top or something like that, or like just your logos on the flags and stuff like that. But then I was like, you know what? No, let's just take a whole guitar, and not only should we take a guitar, but we should take a Gibson Explorer, because we're exploring and all this stuff, and we're going to put a whole new meaning to the Explorer situation. And so they loved it. They kind of tossed it around back and forth, and then in the midst of everything, once it all got approved, they were like, it's going to be a really big marketing situation, and we're going to be able to possibly get you guys on the cover of Guitar World magazine, or like a spread in the magazine. And then answer to your question finally, which is, I believe the guitar is going to be donated to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Museum, because it's the first electric guitar to ever summit the mountain. So it's just a special thing, and we're happy to do it. And the guitar, I want to say it made it safely, but it got a couple dings. But
It traveled. The guitar traveled.
there's
Yeah,
nothing.
it did its job.
Yeah. Yeah.
It survived,
So
it
and we
survived
played
a
the heck out of it.
torrential rain.
Yeah, it was just crazy.
Dang.
Yeah. And big shout out to Maneri, and he doesn't know it yet, but probably by the time he ever sees this podcast, I was talking to the head guides over there, and I said, you know what I want to do for this young man? I asked him a question. I said, what kind of music instrument do you want to play? And he's like, I've always wanted to play piano. I was like, well, dude, I got you. And I just go talk to the guys, and I'm like, as soon as this whole thing is over, I want to give this young man a piano. And for doing this such a noble act of, tirelessly carrying this guitar to the top of the mountain, and as you can see, that's 5,895 meters in the air, which is not an easy thing to do. And we're gonna hook him up with a piano when it's all said and done.
For Americans, that is 19,342 feet.
Which is crazy because for people that are kind of around this area, the highest point in the state of Oklahoma is just shy of 5,000 feet.
Yeah.
That's the highest point. The average is about 1,300 feet.
And it, it's really not going to stop there, guys. I believe in the midst of everything, and like the whole Seven Summits folks, they love the idea of preserving music education in this way. And word on the street is that we're going to be able to facilitate sponsorships with many different more brands like Gibson. And we're going to be able to traverse mountains with many different musical instruments to the top. So I believe, we're definitely going to be climbing more mountains and taking more instruments to the top of them. And I can't wait to see what that looks like. It's absolutely insane.
You're not going to try to take the piano up there, are you?
Oh, we're going to chopper a piano to the top of Everest. I'm just kidding.
That's literally impossible. There is a mountain, and it's the Europe mountain. It's called Mount Elbrus, and we have kind of been toying with the idea of being able to helicopter a piano to the top and then climbing and then playing. Yeah.
Here's another idea for y'all. You guys need to get like a drum kit up there, and
I was going to say, you need to shoot a music video up there
and do a short, like 30-minute acoustic set at the top of the mountain.
There's no oxygen, dude. They're going to die.
You don't belt your lungs out singing. You just kind of just shot of oxygen.
Would probably be the one to do it on, though, if I'm being honest. Elbrus, I think, is it has a really good plateau kind of at the top, and it not only that, but it does only elevate to I think it's like 16,000 feet. So it's the tallest mountain in Europe. So it's not as big as Kilimanjaro, and it's not as big as some of the other ones like Everest or Aconcagua or
still impressive,
or, Denali or anything. But it's just crazy. And if you follow what Rebecca and I do with TSF, everything's just crazy. So it's nothing.
I know that Andy and Ashton are talking about drums and pianos, but I'm going to be more realistic and suggest you just take piccolos from now on. Like, those are a lot easier.
Right?
Do you want to come and carry the piccolos, John?
I don't think I can.
You can, trust me.
Cool. An instrument like that, it can be separated into a really condensed, piece. But I think, we're trying to work a deal out with Yamaha right now. And then that way, I believe we're going to try to take a saxophone to the top of Mount Everest.
Sax solo.
On a Yamaha YZ.
Okay, now on Everest, you really won't have the oxygen enough to be able to inhale through your cannula real quick and then just be like.
You just get one breath. That's all you get.
Well,
Enjoy it.
It's not uncommon for you to have plenty of supplemental oxygen on a mountain like that. So you could be breathing real nice, take off your supplemental oxygen, stand with all your glory, and then rooftop sax on the world. You're like, and it's like. What is that? What's that one song? On the road again. you know, like
Yeah.
like, but we'll see. And you know, I actually had a weird dream the other day about getting saxophone lessons. Now that I think about it, and which is also you know, probably just some weird affirmation that I'm onto something.
Knowing
You're
you.
gonna end up mastering every instrument out there.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna
Well,
meet the
so are my
Who and
kids.
learn how to play Mongolians.
Our kids, Rebecca and I's children, I mean, there's so many instruments in the house that they just get to touch them and mess with them, and they just like they love all of them and they love tinkering with them. So whenever I just get a you know a hankering for letting them just go buck wild on all the instruments that are at the house, you know, they just have the time of their life, and I can see them just being very well educated in how they all work in the future. And even if I don't, you know, master any of them, you know, it's still fun to play them and you know, kind of get a feel for them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's such a cool thing that you guys are doing and getting yourselves out there. What festival was it that you guys got to present the Kramers at, or the Kramer?
Oh, it was Cat Fest.
Right on.
Nice.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and that's huge around here.
Well, and see, that's just like a whole nother, you know, thing that just happened out of nowhere. You know, as like you mentioned, just getting ourselves out there. I mean, I'm pretty sure we were like just chilling, just like the whole Gibson thing. I remember that whole situation. Like we're sitting there watching some TV show. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's like, hey, call this lady. You're about to just for you. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, cool. And then, you know, I do it. And then same thing happened with, you know, DCF and TSF have been pretty close knit for a while. And there's more talks of being able to like cross market and cross promote each other, like through our websites and our activities. And so it's all really coming together really cool. And speaking of the kids again, you know, TSF has, you know, been able to bring our children on stage in front of, you know, 15,000 people and just hear the, you know, the roar of the crowd. And you know,
Speaking
it's
of our
just something-
children, one of our children is desperate to say hello to everybody. Can you say, hey, Bleach Bangs?
Oh my gosh, what up, dog?
You say, hi, Bleach Bangs.
Hi, Beans Flings.
Hi.
What up, Rowan?
That's Uncle Ashton and Randy. And John. You say, hi, John.
Hi, John.
Hi.
I love
It's
it.
like the stage fright is gone now.
Oh, I mean, even at Cat Fest, Rowan just got up there with us, and we were doing a raffle for a double-signed Vinnie Paul snare drum and also the Strike First guitar. And he just got up there in front of thousands and thousands of people like it was nothing, drawing tickets out of a bucket, giving it to the MC like, here you go, bro.
God.
Hey, Randy, I don't
That's
want
just crazy.
to break our stride here, but we should welcome our new guest to the show.
Samuel!
Welcome in, man.
My man.
How'd you sleep, man?
Hi everyone.
Needless
Are you
to say,
listening?
needless to say, it is like 4 a.m. over where you're at, correct?
Yeah, it is a 4 a.m. at night.
Oh, man.
Well, good morning, Samuel.
Yes, good morning. How is everyone out there?
Doing
We're
pretty
doing
good.
great. Doing
pretty
great.
good.
I'm doing even better now, man.
Yeah, so sorry. I come late. So sorry for that.
No,
I
no,
come
no.
late.
You're just fine.
Yeah.
I was like, he'll probably be on at 7:30. We wanted him to like sleep in a little bit more.
Yeah,
Yeah. Samuel messaged me, and he messaged me after he saw one of our last shows, and he's like, I would really like to get on there. How do I get on Bleach Bangs? I was like, I think you just did. So,
We love it.
and
Yeah,
then I
I'm so
told that yeah, then I told him what time, and then he's like, he got quiet for a little bit, and he goes, sorry, I'm just doing the math right now.
yeah. First of all, I would like to appreciate for this opportunity. Thank you very much. I'm so exhausted because I think for this opportunity, and I was at sleep, so I set an alarm to wake up so that because it is at for everyone, it is at sleep now here. But thank you very much.
You're
Yeah, thank you
welcome.
very much for this opportunity. Yeah, you are doing a great job. This it is a great job for you guys. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Well, thank you for what you
Thank
do.
you.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do?
thank you. First of all, I know I'm Samuel. I'm here in Kakuma refugee camp, and I am a musician, and I'm a leader at AUVD, which is known as Art and Unity for Vulnerable Developments. And I am also a music teacher. I love music. All my life, I dedicating my life in music. I love so much. Yeah, I come up with this initiative here at the Kakuma refugee camp, which we are running a music educations. Yeah, we are empowering them to through arts, which is a music program. That is what I'm doing. I'm passionate in music education. I love music so much. Yeah.
How did you? I just
Dude,
can't
I
get over
love
Ron's perpetual smile right now.
it.
It's just killing me.
Ron loves Samuel. All of us here at TSF, we really love Samuel and what he's doing at the refugee camp. And we are absolutely honored to have been able to send him instruments.
How did you guys meet
Thank
each
you.
other, and how did this come together? Tell me about that. That's I mean, across the world, things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to me, I cannot forget it. I cannot forget it when I reach out to Transylvania Symphony Foundation. I remember I reached out to Transylvania Symphony Foundation through Facebook, to
Hmm.
their Facebook pages. I texted them that I have this vision to open a music school in Kakuma refugee camp, and also they're replying and they were so interesting for the work that I am doing. And after 2 days, it was like 2 days or 3 days, we organized a meeting with the secretary of Transylvania Symphony Foundation, which is Mr. Jeremy Rosado. Yeah, yeah, we met via through WhatsApp, and I discuss a lot about what I'm dreaming for, my dream, my passion about music, my vision, and he was so interesting. And I show them. He asked more about Kakuma refugee camp, and I explained it to him about Kakuma refugee camp, and I show him the challenge that we are facing for lack of music education in Kakuma refugee camp. And after that meeting, he he suggested that the first step is to represent my request to the board's members of Transylvania Symphony Foundation. Yeah, that is how I met Transylvania Symphony Foundation. After that, I I met also Mr. Ran Smith. Yeah, that is how I met them. Yeah.
I love it. You guys, you and Ron both seem to me have the same passion and the same tenacity to go after what you want. You see it, you just go, hey, you know what? Let me knock on this door. What's the worst that's going to happen? I mean, they're probably going to, I mean, they could open it up. Maybe they won't. But if I don't freaking knock, I'm never going to know. So I see how you two are so, you've got so much in common, and luckily it's all for music.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
I do. I love it. It almost looks like Ron's freezing, but it's just this big smile. It's the best thing ever.
Well, yeah, I'll never forget it either. Once we started doing things globally, we at first we just developed a process for it, and and Samuel reached out, tried to make it easy, hard. If he takes anything away from us, simply just you know you need, we will help you.
Ron's cutting out really bad on this side.
Yeah, he's in a bad part of Oklahoma. His internet is very spotty.
It sounds like C3PO.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's all right, Ron. I almost guarantee, or I hope, that it'll clean up in post, so we're going to be able to hear exactly what you said, because it's almost all recorded locally, so it's going to be recorded. So we're going to be able to. So he really was just freezing up with that big ass smile on his face.
Probably.
Oh Lord.
Like the numbers of
you guys,
instruments.
can you guys hear me now?
Donated.
Yes, babe.
Is that something I'm allowed to ask? The number of
You guys can hear me?
instruments that have been donated.
What is it, John?
Sorry, John. What was that? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just curious if I'm allowed to ask the number of instruments that have been donated.
Like all together or just to the Kakuma refugee
Of
camp?
course. Yeah.
Let's do both.
Okay, both. Ron, you got those numbers?
I don't even think he has himself.
Out off the top of my head, I know that we have probably.
Yeah, you're freezing up again, John. I mean, Ron. John.
I was like, what did I do?
You guys start leaving and come back.
No, I think Ron's about gone.
I think from Ron we lost him.
It was doing so good too.
it was a really good connection there for a while.
Anyway, we'll get back to those numbers later.
Oh, yeah. So how come somebody from across the world has better internet than someone like a couple hours away from us?
It's Idabel.
Hey, yeah, it is. And surprisingly, the internet is everywhere. I mean, we had service on Kilimanjaro several times. I know it was a little spotty, but there's a few times that we got to video chat with the kids, or make a few phone calls here and there.
Sounds like he's an alien eating M&Ms. Like Schmeagol.
Oh my goodness, Ron!
I love the things that just happened.
I guess we have a special guest Schmeagol on here.
Samuel, this is what happens live. Oh my goodness.
Good Lord.
So,
For anybody that's trying to listen to Ron right now, because he's having some issues.
it's all right. It's all right.
It's Ron. He'll figure it out.
I know. He'll get back in here and he'll give us his laugh, and everything will be golden.
That's what makes it all better is his laugh.
So Samuel, tell us about a normal day in your life as a music teacher and the things that you go through.
Is about the challenge.
All about the challenge. I love it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you
Samuel,
know,
what's
you know,
your favorite instrument to teach?
yeah. My favorite instrument is first is guitar, and the
Very cool.
second one, yeah. But I like I like two guitar. The first the first one is two. I like two instruments, so it is guitar and drum set.
Drums. I
Yeah,
dig it.
Heck yeah.
I've never
drum
been
set.
able to get on a drum kit and sound decent, so I'm jealous of that.
Oh, Ronald.
Yeah,
Please,
Yeah, so
Frank.
Samuel, did you build that drum set that we saw on the Arts and Vulnerabilities page?
yeah. You're talking about this drum set that we are using now.
Yes.
Yeah, this drum set. I think you're asking about that drum set that we posted at our social media.
Mm-hmm.
Those are our teachers who blew that. They were teachers and some students. They built that drum set. Yeah.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Uh,
That's really cool.
because
That put
because
being able to
because
what's that?
they we don't have a drum, but they came up with that ideas to make that kind of drum set in a form of those jerkin, those drum of
Yeah.
waters. So, yeah, they make that drum sets in that form.
It was
I would love
beautifully
to see
done.
that. I would love to see
Yeah,
it.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Do we
really
have
cool.
one?
It's on their Arts and Vulnerability for page. It's really cool. I loved seeing
On
it.
what page?
I'll share the link with you.
'Cause I was like, I'll
Can
pull it right
everybody hear me
freaking
now?
now.
Hey,
Hello.
there's Ron.
Oh man. Okay. So yeah, I think the last thing I heard John say was how many instruments have been donated.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I think we've sent Samuel probably like 25 or 30 instruments.
Nice.
I think, does that sound right, Samuel? I don't even, I'd have to look at everything again, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You
And
know,
that's what,
yeah,
it's
we have
crazy,
received a lot of instruments.
you know, I think we probably sent you, you know, a bunch of ukuleles, some guitars, you know, an amp, bunch of keyboards, and then odds and ends things, violins, flutes. Um,
Mm.
but yeah, you know, it's really it's special too because I think that you know when Samuel first reached out to us, you know, you had the talent show and you were wanting us to help you purchase land, and we were talking with the you know the uh we're talking with all the kind of like camp officials about how we can go about making that happen, and we're still very interested in making that happen for you. And it's really cool because you know when we were helping kind of guide the curriculums.
Oh no.
No.
We were going
It was
so
sounding so
strong.
good too. Yeah, it wasn't
know,
even
it sucks.
glitching out.
It sucks that he has to be in Idabel today of all days.
An airplane flew
Mhm.
by.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Probably. Yeah. Oh, this
Oh my word.
That's funny.
Am I back
Uh-huh.
now?
For now.
Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Gee willikers. So yeah, going over all of the curriculums and everything, and I remember, having conversations with Samuel, and I showed him the guitar that I wanted to give him, and that's just the thing. And I think the first shipment ever, it landed like 2 days before Christmas. So I
Oh,
guess
wow.
it's probably been, and that was
Yeah.
2023. So, or was it? No, that was 2024. So it's been a year since we first sent Samuel his instruments, and now we've sent him another instrument. And I'm pretty sure, I'm very proud to say that there's like 130 kids in the school now, Samuel.
Jeez.
Yes.
Yeah,
Wow.
and it's
That's
funny because
amazing.
when folks talk to me about it, and I'm able to tell Samuel's story the best I can, they say, they were like, "Wow, Ron, you did that," and I'm like, "No, no, 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 I didn't do that. I did not do that. Samuel did that. All I did was send him some instruments, and what you're witnessing is the power of music. It has nothing to do with me. All I do is just give
Mhm.
instruments to people who aspire to be good stewards with them and share the gift of music. I mean, that's it. And
Mhm.
it's really cool to see how well Samuel has uh, networked and become a force of music in his community. I mean, it's AUVD is really doing amazing things in the Kakuma refugee camp. And let me we were just in Africa a few weeks ago. I guess it was about a week ago, and
We were there a
I've
week ago.
I've already, I've got plans to go back in May. And Samuel, I told you, I'm probably going to come hang out with you in May, and then we can hang out and teach and play and do all sorts of fun stuff.
That'd be awesome.
That's really cool. It's really amazing watching the it's kind of like the pay it forward type thing. Gibson gives you guys guitars, you pass those guitars and those instruments off to somebody else, and then the people that you pass them off to do huge things with them. And it's just amazing watching it just blossom at the end. So I mean, it's such a wonderful thing, and I mean, just watching how many lives you've touched.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and it's not even so much about, it's just being about a guide. You know, it's not about being the hero or anything like that. It's just about being a good guide, is what I call it. Just a good steward, and showing people how easy it is to do something good for somebody. It takes no effort at all. You just have to do it. And in a lot of cases, it doesn't even take money. It can simply just be a very meaningful conversation. And, and it just all just goes from there. And, we're very, very fortunate and blessed to be able to do this. And if it wasn't for Samuel believing in us to do it, it wouldn't even, it's all about believing in people
I
and
want to.
believing in music.
I know that Ashton has this pulled up, but I want to make sure that we share your guys' website if somebody's watching this and they have the desire to journey as well. Ashton, you don't have it ready?
Wrong button. I do
Totally wrong
have
button.
oh, where is it? This. Oh, there you go.
Beat you to it. I don't know
Well,
what you have, but I have this.
I have the QR code to it.
Oh, well, I have it right here.
Yep.
TransylvanianSymphony.org.
There's
Heck
all
yeah.
sorts of goodies in there. That's actually a picture of Samuel's students right there.
That's perfect.
You know, and that whole DHL thing, it wouldn't be possible without them too. And I would, really like to shout out those guys, Austin and Mason and everybody at DHL, because, you know, the way that this all happened, we had that first inaugural mission in New York City, and that just, blew up on my wildest dreams. And since then, more people started reaching out, and and it's funny, and I'm going to bring this up too because I thought about this today. I'm out here in Idabel, and there's a gas station not far from where I'm at right now, and that is the first place that I ever spoke to Ishmael at that gas station. And I was in the gas station thinking, oh my God, this is where I had all those crazy emotions about Ishmael reaching out, because he was the first young man who reached out to us about, a piano overseas. And it literally just was a barrier that we had to knock down, because we felt so, the desire to help him was so strong. And when we found out that shipping him a piano was going to be like $8,000,
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was like, oh my gosh. So, you know, first thing I did was just get on the phone. I said, hey, DHL, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. This is what it's going to do. And this is the impact it's going to make. And then, they were like, oh, wow, you need to talk to this guy. And then XYZ 123, the next guy, XYZ 123, the next guy, till I finally got to, their nonprofit teams. And I just told them what they wanted to do and, how they can help us. And they just agreed to it. And it was 80% off import and export out of the country right out the gate. And come to find out that is extremely unheard of, and it's hard to do. And that was the very first account that we ever had. And, a lot of people, even like Samuel, like when he's reaching out to these other people to try to network and do things, it's all about kind of leveraging your accomplishments to be able to do more and more things in that same vein. And that's just what we've been able to do since that day. And yeah, now I think we're in 13 countries, and we have raised awareness in 49 states. And uh, it's only been like 2 years and 3 months. So, I mean, I can't even really begin to tell you how crazy 2026 is going to be. I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, that growth is freaking insane.
I'm blown away by your guys' story. Like, I've been here from the beginning with you guys. Like, we had Ron on right after you guys started, and to see where you've gone from where you started, it's unreal, and it's amazing what you're doing.
Well, it's just music, really speaking through, shining is really just shining through all the people in the world. And TSF's just a real beacon to highlight that and draw people in to understand that music is important. So, I mean, and I know Samuel's doing that, and I loved watching, his concert. He put on a concert, and for it was Mental Health Awareness Day, it was Teachers Day, and well, I think it was like World Hunger Day or something like that, Samuel. I don't remember. Please forgive me, but yeah, why don't you, can you talk to us a little bit about the preparations that went into those concerts that you did?
About our population here in the camp.
Yeah, the concerts that you did on the live stream.
Yeah, here in Kakuma, we have over 300,000 refugees. We are living here in Kakuma refugee camp, about 300,000.
I think Ron froze up again.
I think he froze again too.
I think so too.
There he is.
I don't know. Well, Samuel put
Oh.
on a series of 3 concerts, and you were able to tune in live to watch them. And you know, it was, and it what it resembled was hours and hours and hours of hard work between Samuel and his staff and the dedication of his students to be able to make music. And what they did on those concerts, that I believe they played 2 to 4 songs, I think, over the course of the 3 live streams that they did. And I think you can go back and watch them. They were absolutely unbelievable. And we were hanging out with like world leaders from all over the place that, you know, Samuel's been able to reach out to. And, you know, with Mr. Bell Lewis and everything. And I mean, just seeing the kids sing and all the kids playing, and like some of the solo artists that would kind of branch out and take some lead roles in some of those you know, performances. I mean, it was breathtaking. And I remember watching it right before I went to a rehearsal early one morning, and you know, I mean, that's just the kind of stuff that you can't make it up. You know, you can't buy that kind of stuff. It's just so good. And I don't even, it's just mind blowing, Samuel. Thank you so much, dude.
Asante.
Yes, Asante Sana.
That is Swahili. That is
Mhm.
Swahili.
Nakupenda.
Narwapenda.
I think you know a little bit about. I say congratulations to you guys for visiting Mount Kilimanjaro. I saw. And how many days do you guys spending there at the Kilimanjaro?
8 days.
Wow. That is amazing.
Yeah, it took 8 days to climb the mountain.
Mm.
And it's really special about that project too, because you can see the man in the front on the far right. That's Fadil, and he has spearheaded the British Foundation's inception like quite fiercely and quickly. And when he reached out, you know, it was very, you know, daunting task what he was asking. You know, he was like, we want instruments, but we don't have a place to store them or do anything. There's no music schools in Tanzania at all. And I was like, well, I tell you what, why don't we just build you a spot? And then once it's done, you know, we will ship you the instruments when it's done. And that was 18 months ago. And Rebecca and I cut the ribbon when we were there. And, you know, I cried like a baby. They were like trying to do a whole
Yeah.
presentation. They were trying to do a presentation on the Bridge Foundation and how we could reach more people and help the community. And I'm sitting there just like crying.
Yeah, he's like, what?
Well, and it just hit me as soon as we pulled in.
As
I
soon
was
as
like,
we
no
pulled in.
way.
I ran
It was-
over to the place and I just like put my hand on it and I was like,
It's real.
And the same thing is going to happen for Samuel. I mean, we are going to be able to negotiate land and building materials within the UN Kakuma refugee camp, and Samuel will be able to. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure. Don't you still teach out of your front yard? Don't you?
You're asking? Sorry?
When you see Samuel's school, right? I mean, he's got these big chalkboards, and he's got his staff kind of lined up around, and then he gets all the kids sectioned off in their chairs, and they're doing their tasks, and with their instruments, and there's not enough instruments for all the kids, but like he separates it out by age, and then when you show up, there's kids everywhere, and they're all playing instruments, and it's all in his front yard. Like there's probably 30 or 40 kids in a class, and they just show up throughout the week, getting instruction. And it was Samuel's dream to be able to have a brick and mortar where he can do this a little bit more, professionally. Not that it's not professional, but we're doing the best we can. And, it's just not going to be purchasing land in the refugee camp is a little bit different than, anything else in the world. It's a little bit more exciting for the lack of better word. But we're gonna do it, and I have no doubt about that. And I hope, and I know Samuel, he believes in what he's doing, and I know the UN's definitely doing that as well. So, I mean, bravo, bro. And I'm coming to see you in May. It's gonna be epic.
Now, Samuel, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I want to say this. Musica Kuakoa. Did I
What?
say that right?
He said, "What language was that?"
Musica Kuakoa. Music saves in Swahili.
You can repeat again? Just repeat.
Musica Kuakoa.
Okay. You're
Okay.
trying.
I tried.
You're trying. You're trying. Yeah,
He's like, "You just said the dinosaur monkey."
Probably.
Yeah,
We
you
have
know, that one is a Swahili. Swahili is not that difficult to know. It is just an easy language. You can know it just in 5 months only, and you can know how to speak it because it is a mix. It is combination of two language, which is Swahili and Arabic.
Yeah.
That is how this Swahili it is very easy. Yeah, to know. But the way you're speaking it, you're trying. That is good.
She has an Oklahoma twang to it.
I know.
Right.
We were trying very hard during our time in Africa to, go with it. All the jombos and the poas and the poles. Yeah. We tried very hard.
Yeah, a thing that I can say that you know, the Transylvanians is doing a lot of great work for us because here in Kakuma refugee camp, we were not that able to develop this program very good. But the Transylvania, it is take a lot of effort to make this our program that we are doing in Kakuma refugee camp to be very great. I appreciate so much for the Transylvania because the opportunity or for us to receive for for us to receive this instrument that we are receiving from Transylvania System Foundation, it were it was also open the doors for Angry for Music, and the Angry for Music accepting our request, and that is why they sent the instrument also again to us. Yeah. So I appreciate the great work that TFC is doing for us. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, like I said, uh, Samuel is very, very, uh, like, well, really, like you said, Randy, we're kind of the same. We just
Mm-hmm.
go after what we want. And, and it's, Hungry for Music and I, we've been talking off and on for over almost 2 years. And, you could see their logo there on the flag. We've been able to ship instruments, into several places all over the world with them, and it just kind of the more, um, the more people that we partner with, it's really just like a shared inventory of like who has what to be able to give to and meet those needs. We have the acoustic freight train in Tulsa. Big shout out to those guys. They handle a lot of the northeastern area and kind of that northeastern kind of branch, and out there in that area. And they, you know, if I ever need anything and they have it, they'll hook it up and we'll be able to fill the need. Same thing with Hungry for Music, and same thing with for us. It's like, we've kind of built this cool thing that's just a
Losing
big
you, Ron.
coalition. It's a coalition of music educators and music, you know, people who really embody the gift of music to be able to just spread the word everywhere. And same thing with Hungry for Music. They love to leverage that DHL uh, partnership that we have. So, you know, if Hungry for Music has the instruments, we can just ship it, and it's no big deal. And we shipped some stuff to London not too long ago, and it's just not going to stop there. I think that they reached out about Nome, Alaska, which is where Balto's from. You guys ever seen that movie?
Balto,
Mm-hmm.
you're cutting out bad.
Yeah.
It's all right.
And he's gone.
I wish we had more for Ron to laugh at.
Right.
Right. We're just not funny enough for Ron.
I just there's nothing. It's like, I don't know. I'm just so the gratitude is just so overwhelming that I can't hardly find words for things. It's definitely, it's almost like when you hear a good song and it's just so good that you just laugh. You just can't believe how good it is. It's like that's how you know it's a good song, man.
That's awesome. Well, guys, I really want to thank you guys for all getting together, and I think this was a great night to have both of you guys on because I knew it was going to tie in so well, and you guys could feed off of each other, and you can see what's happening on your side, the ones giving, and then what's happening on Samuel's side, the one receiving, and how far he's taken the ball and just running with what he's given. So thank you, Samuel, and thank you, TSF, for everything you guys are doing.
Anytime. I do want to go ahead and just say while we're wrapping this up, if anybody knows of anybody that needs a musical instrument or knows of anybody that would like to donate a musical instrument, we have all the prompts you can follow on our website to get that done.
Awesome. Very cool. Samuel, you have something?
Yeah, I would like to appreciate and appreciate. Thank you very much for this podcast, for this interview. Thank you very much. You know, this it is getting our work that we are doing in the refugee camp to be recognizing by other people in abroad and other people here in Africa. Thank you very much for this great work that is being done there at TFC. And also I have also good news, and I think I've told the Mr. Ran about it 1 month ago, and I have been communicated with Live by Music organization, and they were very interesting. They are fundraising for the music instruments to this program that we are doing out here. Yeah.
That is freaking awesome, dude. That is awesome.
Yeah, I think by this December, in the end of this December, it shall be like the 29 or 30 of this end of this December. We can receive other music instruments from them to that last music organization. Yeah.
Man. Yeah,
Very cool.
That is awesome.
Are
Huge
they
congrats on that.
There should be a drum set.
Yeah.
You're still breaking up, Ron.
Oh my god.
We still love you, Ron.
It's all right.
He just said, screw this, I'm out.
Can you blame him?
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. And everybody, please go and visit both of the websites. Samuel, go visit him on Facebook. Go check out the live stream that they did that Ron was talking about. And definitely, if you can give, please give. So thank you very much. And
Say it, Asante.
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 Asante pia kwenu nyinyi wote.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
We bang your ugly friends too.